So let's say this is what I want to show for each user. Now, at the moment we see everything, but the idea is that every user should see their own data. Like for example, when Layla logs in, Layla would see only one transaction. When Jack logs in, Jack would see only one transaction, but if I log in, I should see my 2 transactions. So how we do that? So in Power BI, we can go to the modeling to manage roles. This is a place that we can create a new role. The sales rep table is here. We can add a filter criteria and say that, for example, their email like equals to every user. If you are building a payroll system, this means you have to create, let's say, the number of users in your organization. If you have 10,000 employees, you have to create 10,000 users, which is not the right way of doing it. This is static role security, which we don't want to do it. Dynamic role security is saying that instead of doing it this way, we would use some system functions to detect who logged into the system. Based on that login information of the person, then we can go and filter the data for that person. So there's a DAX function, which I'm going to show you that before building this. I would create a measure for that. Measure, I would use the email ID of the person logged into the Power BI. I will show you here how this works. So this is user principal name, lowercase, capital case, it doesn't matter because it's a DAX function. And I would show that as a measure, as a card visual in here. So this automatically comes as a card visual. And as you can see, this user is actually at the moment my local user. So this is my local machine, and then backslash my local user. If in your local machine you log in with your Office 365 account, this would have shown you the Office 365 account. So that's pretty much what we need. We have this login details that we can then use to filter the data. I can go to the modeling to manage roles, and here I can create a new role. I would just need one role. I don't need more than that. I would call it user. I can use the UI here, or I can just switch to DAX editor and type in my DAX criteria right here. So that's the function name here. Okay, click on save. This is saved already. Now you can test this locally, but if your local user is different from what you have in your data set, you probably won't see anything, which is what I'm going to show you. If I click on view as user, I would save this file. I can call it DRS sample, and I would publish it to the website, checking what user I'm developer would see anything regardless of the role security. So after this publishes, when I go to the Power BI website, I will still see all the transactions. And I see my report in here. Now here you see that directly I used to log into the system. As you can see, this is my user account long data. The way that I would do it first is I would go to the data set for this report. Now, I can add users individually, everyone in your organization, and add that group here, because then later on, if someone adds to your their own data, if there's no data for them, they wouldn't see anything. So easiest is that. But for the sake of this test, I would log into Power BI using my other user. So here is login. This is Reza at radicap.com. The system recognized that this is Reza.